Hey guys, it's Nat and I thought I would do a little weekend vlog because I'm finally done with like hanging out with people and like being social, which sounds so bad, but like I mean I'm done as in like for the past week I've been hanging out with one of my friends because she came from the Netherlands. We went to HallyuPopFest, which was amazing for 2 days. We stayed in Wembley for like 3 nights and then we hanged out around like Coventry where I live, and like we went to visit Birmingham and stuff like that, and I dropped her off. It was an amazing time. I loved like meeting her in person because we talked for like 2 years and we're just good friends. And it was just fun having someone to talk with about K-pop and stuff, and she's also a reader, so I feel like we have so much in common, so just love that so much. If you want to see like clips from the concert from HallyuPopFest, check out my Instagram. There's a highlight on there from both days and like kind of photos from London as well. But oh my god, it was such a dream. I can't believe I got to see so many different artists. Like, if you're wondering who came for day one, it was Sam Kim, who had a really good voice. Like, he rapped as well. I just really loved him. P1 Harmony, I've become obsessed with. I only really listened to Do It Like This by them. Now I have so many favorites because they were just explosive. And then we had ONEUS, who, oh my god, they performed all my favorite songs. I'm such a big ONEUS fan. Like, seeing Black Mirror live, my god, and like Lit, which is one of my favorite songs, and Luna, like oh my god. Okay, then we had Everglow, who I really like as a girl group. Like, I love all their old stuff, and like their newer stuff I wasn't really into, but hearing Pirate live was such a vibe. And then we had ASTRO. They did like unit songs because Chaeyeon-woo and MJ weren't there, but still so good. My favorite unit is Jinjin and Rocky, and actually they performed Lockdown, which I didn't really listen to before, but I became obsessed. And then we had my queen, basically why I bought the tickets, Hwasa, and she was amazing. She was so beautiful, and I loved her interactions with the audience. She sang happy birthday and like she did the heart. It was adorable. And then the last act was a Chen, whose voice moved me. Of course it did, because his voice, wow. And then day 2 was Paul Kim. Oh my god, Paul Kim, his voice was amazing, but his interactions with the audience, like he was just saying, say Paul Kim, Paul Kim, and then everyone was just saying it, even if we weren't like familiar with him, because I wasn't, but like I knew he was the king of OSTs, but like I didn't really listen to him before, but I loved him. And then we had Weekly, seeing After School live, yes. Then we had Cravity. I love Cravity. I used to only listen really to Adrenaline, but now I love all the other songs as well. I think Mammoth has become my favorite because they performed that and My Turn. Then we have CIX. Oh my god, CIX blew me away. Oh my god, they sang. I didn't think they would for some reason, because I was like, maybe it's not as popular as I thought it was, but they sang Cinema. I pretty much recorded the whole song and I cried because that song was #1 for me last year on my playlist. It was just surreal. And then when Kepler on day 2 came out, I was so proud because everyone got up. Like, I felt like at the beginning, like the audience wasn't vibing with the song, which I don't understand why, because like Cravity and like CIX, but oh my god, seeing Watata live and Up and like Le Voyage and See the Light and Mask, I love the girls so much. I'm a Keplian now. Like, before I loved them because I watched them on Queendom, but now I'm like such a big fan. And then SF9, oh my god, seeing Good Guy live, Chef's Kiss and Teardrop. I wish they did Trauma as well, but their set list was amazing, especially since there's 9 of them usually. 2 members are on military like duty, and then Rowan didn't come because I think he's busy with his solo like stuff, like his acting career. And literally SF9, you could not tell that there were members missing. Like, they really adapted really well. And like Yoo Tae-young, I loved seeing his photos on Instagram of him like walking around London, and he took a picture with Kai, and literally Yoo Tae-young and Kai are like my 2 babies at the moment, because Kai was the last act of day 2. And I have to tell you, I'm obsessed with Kai now. Like, before I was obsessed with because I've been listening to it non-stop. It's still at the top of my playlist since it came out, but now I'm like obsessed with all his albums. I've been listening to them non-stop, like, oh my god, and like, oh, like I love Vanilla right now. And what other songs do I really love by him? I literally saved all his songs in my current faves because I'm obsessed. I did not realize this was gonna happen. Ride or Die is so good. Domino, like you listen to Domino, it sounds like two different people. Come In. To be honest, I loved that one before. He didn't perform all of them, but I feel like he could have if they made his set list an hour long, because they should have done that if Kai and Chen were both like the main act per se. I think that's how they advertised it, like they were main act, but they still got the same amount of time as the other acts. So I don't know what was going on, but yeah, HallyuPopFest, I was kind of scared to go to it because I heard what happened at K-Pop Flex in Germany, but this event was so well coordinated. I went to like Hallyu Town as well, and like the staff there was so nice. When it was really hot on Sunday, I remember we were sitting on the benches because CIX came out on like one of the stages there just to interact with the fans. But I remember like the guys shouting after CIX went like, oh, come get your free sunscreen because it was like so hot on that day, like get some water. Like they were giving out stuff for free. Like it was really nice because they were taking care of the people that were attending. Like there was an event for Kai on Saturday at a like cafe opposite the venue, and like we got free stuff, like a free cup sleeve, and like they were giving out banners as well. Like this was fan made stuff like by fans, and it was just amazing. Kind of wish I went VIP, but I still had really good seats. Like I'm very happy. Like oh, it was just such a dream. Like I couldn't imagine like seeing like Kai and Hwasa because like they're solo artists. I don't feel like there's a big chance of them going on a world tour by themselves, but I would still die to see EXO, like Super M, because Kai's in both of those groups, and like Hwasa in Mamamoo because I love the Mamamoo girls so much. Like I'm just so obsessed. I can't pick my favorite like artist because it's just too crazy to just pick one, but like everyone wowed me. I love seeing the girl groups because I am a bigger like boy group stan, I feel like, but I love my girls so much now. So I'm just like, yes, I'm riding on a high, but my body was so exhausted because for some reason for the past like week and a half, I've been sleeping now, but for the past week and a half I could not sleep. Even during the concerts, we had a really lovely room in the Premier Inn hotel. Highly recommend getting the premium rooms because they're only like £20 cheaper, but like so worth it. You get air conditioning and like a coffee machine, like a rainfall shower and stuff like that. But yeah, I could barely sleep. I only slept like 2 hours, and yeah, my body got so swollen, my top half. I have so many bruises even though no one touched me. I don't know what's going on, but like I'm taking care of myself now because on Monday I'm going to work. Yes, you heard that right. Natalia's employed now. So I'm trying to get my life together. I've missed working out for the past week, so that's what I've been doing. Like I just need to like stop spending money as well and just like start saving, because yesterday I met up with one of my uni friends and like we have decided to make plans to go traveling to like Poland, and even like in the UK, like we want to go to Harry Potter Studios again because I haven't been since 2016 and they have added so many different things. But yeah, the plan is for the weekend, because my friend has encouraged me yesterday to continue with Stranger Things because she is obsessed, and I only realized recently I stopped like in the middle of season 1. Then as I was riding back home yesterday, I had like flashbacks to what happened in season 1, and I realized I got to halfway through season 2 and I stopped. So that's what I'm currently watching. I'm gonna watch 1 episode a day. I also want to finish finally reading this book. I only have like 2 sections I think left to read, so I'm gonna do that. I want to do some K-pop journaling because I want to make a spread for Kai. Like this is what my spreads look like. I'm gonna actually start posting pictures on my main Instagram of like my spreads because I used to do that before. I don't really do that many spreads. Oh, like look at Kai. But I want to make one for HallyuPopFest, and then I also want to make one for Kai because, as I said, I've been obsessed with his 2 albums. I've been listening to them non-stop. So yeah, and then I'm also gonna try and read, if I finish this one today, tomorrow I'm gonna try and read the romance I've been reading, which is Varsity Dad, I think, because I like read that for a day and then I never picked it back up. So that is the plan. I'm also gonna work out every day. I've already done my workout and try and eat healthy because I don't want to get swollen again and like bruise really easily because that's just not me. And also, even though I said I hated my fringe, I think on one of the days at the concert, it just kind of like went by itself like this, and now I kind of like it. I've been wearing it like this. It kind of reminds me of an older Natalia, but still with red hair. So yeah. Now I'm just gonna go and finish watching episode 7, I think, of season 2 of Stranger Things. So let's go do that because this update is quite long. I didn't mean to do a little review of Hallyu Town, but I was very impressed and it kind of made me want to move to Wembley as well, but can't afford it. But yeah, I'll see you later.
Do not lie to us, Ray.
You trust me. I'll take you to it.
Already, guys, these are my own concert photos. Oh my god, I'm so excited. So guys, finally finished printing out the photos. They are quite big, so we'll see how many pages it takes me to do all of these. I feel like I might have to do double pages except for Kai, except for this one because I wanted to make a little like cafe thing, but I'll cut these out later. I think for the time being, it's like 2 p.m. I'm gonna finally pick up my book because I've been feeling a bit low. So I also made myself an iced matcha, and then later I'm probably just gonna listen to Kai's music or my current faves playlist and maybe do some like cleaning. It's not too dirty, but like there's dust everywhere like always, especially on my printer as well. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, let's do that. Guys, look at this. Hello. Okay. So guys, sorry for the crappy lighting and stuff, but it is nearly 8 p.m. Hopefully you can hear me. I have my fan on because it's a little bit warm, but I am officially on season 3 of Stranger Things. Season 2 was okay, but like I'm kind of excited for season 3 and 4 because everyone says those 2 seasons are really good. But when I was like watching the last 2, I think, episodes, I decided to finally journal. So this is the spread that I did for Kai. So I just, well, it's not really a spread for Kai, it's a spread for like the events that happened and like where you got freebies. So yeah, I just printed out a picture of my coffee with the Kai cup holder, and then like a picture from one of the boba places that had like Kai and Chen things up. And then next to spreads, this is Kim Jong-un spread, just to say how much I loved his live performance and that I'm obsessed with his albums. And also I put like Baekhyun's from Candy sticker, Love Again, because once Baekhyun comes back as well, I feel like in the autumn time, I'm just going to be listening to Baekhyun and Kai, and also I mentioned Hwasa because I feel like those 3 are my top 3 soloists, but also like Taemin. Like I just have so many. I'm a hoe for soloists, I've noticed. And then I did like a spread for London, just mentioning how I loved seeing the photos on Instagram from idols like visiting London, and this one specifically Yoo Tae-young because I loved his posts the most and he posted the most. And then I just included a picture I took myself of grilled chicken ramen from Wagamama because I love it. And then I also mentioned like SF9 and stuff like that. And then tomorrow, because I'm kind of all journaled out, I'm gonna do like specific spreads because I printed out photos from the concert. So this is day 1 and then day 2, and I think because the pictures are quite big, I'm gonna do like 2 page spreads because I have a lot to say. I'm gonna mention all the artists that were there and like the vibes I got from the concert that day. I'm just so excited because I love journaling stuff like this. I also did that for the 80s concert. Where is it? There again. 80s concert. These are all my photos. I'm so proud of like how good they are. I know these are from like the big screens because HallyuPopTown had smaller screens on the side of this on the side of the stage than 80s, but I understand why. And then I did one for Eric and Anne as well, but I didn't use my own photos because they weren't as good. But I'm excited to do more spreads because I always forget how much I love journaling. And I'm also glad I took that nap because I started to feel kind of off. So yeah, I think now I'm just gonna clean my room and journal some gratitude because I need to do that to feel better. But also, like, how thick is this becoming? What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, we'll see you later. I look a bit like crap, but guys, it is Sunday and it's literally like 1:20 in the afternoon and I'm just vlogging something. I'm literally having a Lovo green yum organic smooth apple puree, which I saw these in the Polish store, or it's kind of like a European market, but it's basically Polish. And these reminded me of my cousin because she loves these, and I had the peach one and apple and it's so good. It's literally just puree. This is just 100% organic apples, so good. And I also have some oats because I worked out and I need to replenish myself. But literally this morning I woke up and I was watching YouTube and then I was like, you know what I want to watch, because my mum told me it was good, the Persuasion movie that came out on Netflix, and I really liked it. I've seen the reviews, they're not good, but Persuasion as a book by Jane Austen isn't one of my favorites, so I don't remember it, and I just really like the actress. But then I've watched a lot of interviews with her and she's hilarious, so maybe that's why I liked her. But I really enjoyed it. I know there were a lot of like historic inaccuracies because some of the things they said made me cringe because I was like, this is so out of context. But yeah, I think now, because I've only done it once this month and it's already the 17th of July, I am going to do a Korean lesson from Talk to Me in Korean. If you guys take Korean lessons or study Korean by yourself, let me know what you use, because sometimes I feel like, because I'm on level 3 now, which isn't far, like I feel like I need something else that's gonna stick in my head a little bit better, because I don't know why, but Talk to Me in Korean, I love the first 2 levels, but I don't know, this one's a bit hard. Maybe I'm just lacking motivation. I need to start doing it more often than a couple times a month. Ideally, I would love to do it every other day or every day, but my brain's a bit lazy. But yeah, I'm just gonna watch some YouTube because I've got my laptop here. And then I'm just gonna do my lesson. And then it'll probably be around 3. I'll feed my cats. And I don't know what else. I'll do something. It's Sunday, I'm gonna relax. I'm just glad I've got my workout out of the way. And biggest thing I wanted to do as well is wash my hair. Maybe I'll just like clean the flat bit because it's a mess. And my parents are gone to the beach for a couple days. I think it's only like over one night. But I couldn't go with them because of work tomorrow. Just my luck, right guys? Just my luck. Okay, I'm gonna go watch some stuff. Maybe I'll finally watch Festa. I'm like so behind. I still really want to watch the HallyuPopFest like red carpet because they have it on YouTube, because day 1 I was there, but I was like not in the VIP because you can't attend the red carpet if you're not a VIP. But then for day 2 me and my friend watched it silently in Wagamama's, which is just literally on my phone because it was live streamed, because I don't really have any videos I want to watch. It's just mostly like K-pop stuff. I don't know, what do I want to watch? Should I just watch the first episode of season 3 of Stranger Things? Okay, let's do it. Or maybe, oh yeah, I've started rewatching Pretty Little Liars. I'm actually really enjoying it. I'm halfway through episode 5 of season 1. Actually, I'm gonna finish that off because if I start Stranger Things, that's like 40 minutes, whereas this is like 20 minutes. Look at them. They're so tiny. Hannah, Spencer, Emily, Aria. I love Aria's makeup, so I'm gonna enjoy this, and yeah, talk to you later. So guys, it is like 9:30, nearly 9:30. I ended up barely doing anything I wanted to do today, but that's okay. I had a chill day, hanged out with my brother for a bit when he came home, and then he just left. So I decided, instead of watching the many K-dramas I have started but I haven't finished, I decided to finally watch Tomorrow, which is a K-drama I think that came out at the beginning of this year or at the end of last year, I don't know, but Rowan's in it and I love Rowan. He's from SF9, and yeah, my friend just mentioned that she was gonna, I don't know what's going on outside, that she was gonna start it tomorrow, I think, and I was just like, oh yeah, she reminded me I really wanted to watch that drama when it came out. So I just started. First episode was absolutely amazing. It's serious because it's about like suicide, or basically about these like grim reapers that are helping prevent people from suicide. But oh my god, it's also funny because Rowan is such a great actor and he brings some comic relief to a very serious story. I'm really enjoying it. There's one actor that's very popular that I've never watched like a K-drama with, so I'm excited to see him on screen. Sorry for the noise. Someone's messaging me, probably my friend, because I messaged her that I started. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and it was quite mellow, but that is what my life is like. Try not to stress about it, but I'm excited because tomorrow I'm gonna start a 4-week challenge. It's basically gonna be like me trying to work out and also eat kind of like a K-pop idol, but not like super crazy diet or anything. I'm just trying to focus on like workouts and stuff, so hopefully I will stick to it. I'm scared to weigh myself though, because I do want to weigh myself and like see how much I lose, because I am on a weight loss journey, even though it's not going that well. But yeah, I think I'm gonna watch one more episode because I did start episode 2, and then probably go to sleep. I do need to also put on the dishwasher and do some other stuff. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you are all doing well as well. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.